right, everyone, we are live and on the scene tonight to interview the amazing Gremlin Vex.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Zen forgot his news cap at home. They will dox my pay, but it is okay. Awa awa. Ah,
Could be worse.
yeah. But all right. With
You
that,
showed up without your news pass. You
oh,
got that, don't you?
yeah, they're gonna fire me from my own business, Con.
Uh-oh.
The good news is, have this apple, which says something about my professionalism, might be healthy, and
Well, at least it'll keep the doctors away.
got this mug that also says, press. So it must be legit, right?
Legit. Since I've never met another newscaster, sounds legit to me.
Yeah. But with that said, though, would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
Why, sure, why, sure, why, sure. Hello, everybody. My name is HexatiousVex. I am just your run-of-the-mill pocket gremlin. Mostly do chill streams. And that's pretty much it. Don't
Yeah.
really got much else.
Come to think of it, was actually kind of wondering, where did you come up with the name?
Hexatious Vex. Oof, that's a good one. Uh, but the name is actually like the latest generation of names. But for the most frequent, I kind of went through a phase where I tried writing a creepy pasta. So the name of the character in that game was Vexatious Hex. And I used to play on the PlayStation Network a lot with some friends, and my nickname on there became Vex, and I wanted to keep that as a primary name. So I basically just spoonerismed Vexatious Hex into Hexatious Vex.
Oh.
Basically, just flip the letters.
See, yeah, you're getting huggies and head pats after this. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
so with that said, though, what would be your inspirations to stream? What got you into the doorways?
Well, ever since I was young, I've always wanted to entertain in some way, either by trying to make something or just do something. Uh, Growing up, I grew up with grandparents, and growing up with grandparents, you grow up with a lot of old school TV shows and movies. My favorite of these was a comedian from the 1950s named Red Skelton. And almost every time he ended his show, way back in the day, he had a little bit of a quote. And let's see if I can't. I actually have that quote written on my channel. It's if by chance someday you're not feeling well and you should remember some silly thing I've said and done, and it brings a smile to your face or a chuckle to your heart, then my purpose in this world has been fulfilled.
Oh.
And that quote stuck with me because I wanted to create something that, well, no matter where someone is or what they're doing, if they're having a bad day and they should remember something I did, and even for a moment it just made them forget those troubles. That pretty much got me wanting to do something like this. Just that feeling of knowing that I've brightened someone's day sometime somewhere.
Nice, Sue. And then, if anything, remembering real quick, and for those watching that might want to jump on in, you're closing in on the affiliate milestone.
Oh, well, it's bouncing back and forth, but yeah. Um I'm about currently I'm about 50 or point 50 points away. It kind of went down just a tad bit, but I'm there or getting there.
See, you got this. Zen Zen believes in you.
Ah,
Yeah. But overall, let's move on to probably one of the more. This is going to be a question that feels like it's going to evolve over time. So, what would have to be your favorite game that you've played for stream so far?
so far, ooh, that one is a bit of a toughie because I've had so many games that I've played strictly because I was streaming and probably wouldn't have touched them had I ever, IRL if I'd ever thought about it. I've been enjoying Okage Shadow King. That was like a cult classic I always heard about but never really delved into, and I've been enjoying the heck out of it. Um, A Hat in Time, A Hat in Time was another one, and I think that is literally the only game I have ever completed on stream that I hadn't just shelved, and I
Ooh.
enjoyed that all the way through. Actually, no, wait, scratch that. I did beat Star Wars Force Unleashed, but I enjoyed A Hat in Time more.
The A Hat in Time is a cute game with the time travel gimmick, and it's
Oh yeah,
cute.
it's friggin' adorable. I didn't think I would have loved it as much as I did, but from start to finish, it was one of those I want to play more of this game.
See, if anything, now that you mentioned Hat in Time, now you made me remember the summer sale is still active. There might be time.
There might be time to find a hat.
Yeah. Hat for everyone. Except for Bill from accounting. You know what you did, Bill. You're probably out there.
And we're always watching.
But anything, if it were on my end, would probably have to say Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Just it's so chaotic.
I honestly have been playing that, and mine is, I guess mine is a little more stable because you chose the okay, let's just screw everything button.
Gifted Pokemon, things like Snorlax. Yeah, everything is rather changeable. Even the prizes from the arcade or from the casino, yeah, they don't stay the same. They change.
I
So
probably missed it, but did you ever find a replacement for the Pokeballs that were replaced by letters?
by the Pokeballs replaced by No, no. If anything, we ended up restarting the world to where the stores had Pokeballs. Be- because if we didn't, this would be one short run.
That was probably after I had to leave, but I remember seeing that and was like, oh no.
But if you want to see a cursed Pokemon and you're bored, just fuse Victory Bell and Jinx.
Oh, I could just imagine Miss Lips with Mr. Mouth open wide.
Just imagine an eggplant with lips.
Oh dear God.
We made the dick emoji.
I'm honestly still trying to find the perfect Sneasel fusion or Weevil fusion.
That see the fact that there's still so many potential fusions, just my god.
And the game is constantly updating. I still need to update it to the latest version. I wonder what new
Hmm.
special sprites are in this one.
Now, since we talked about favorite, it's only fair that we kind of jump over to the other counterpart.
Oh,
What was a game that you absolutely hated, or your least favorite game that you wish you could just burn at the stake?
The Evil Within.
Really?
Um, it's one of those. If I could get the PC version, which um my PC would explode if I tried playing it on PC, because it was poorly optimized and requires a higher CPU than I can manage. But I tried playing it on the Xbox, and the controller is not for this game. It is clunky. It is very inaccurate. I could sit there and spend an entire clip and not hit a single enemy. It I think it was the only game that ever actually made me rage quit on stream
Yee.
because it just did not function well.
Okay.
So, yeah, even though it has one of my most favorite clips, it is by far the worst game I have ever played on stream. Just for console control sake.
Yee. So, if anything, the part that kind of pains me a bit is for this one, would almost have to say there's a few Sonic games, but for streaming, regret streaming Sonic Frontiers.
I missed that one. Was it that bad?
Okay, so to put it into retrospective, have been streaming for 3 years, have played various games across various platforms, and caused multiple curses and probably caused multiple years of trauma to some people.
Yeah.
That being said, it's very seldom that a game can do that trauma to me thricefold. Sonic
Oh no.
Frontiers. Not only did Sonic Frontiers break down the front door, say bend over, didn't make me dinner, it also went out for milk when done.
Oh no.
Pretty sure it went out to go find milky cigarettes.
Not
Like,
just milk, but milky cigarettes.
the thing is, think about it like this. Do you like collectathons? How, how would you like to do a collectathon that you could do a collectathon while you're doing a collectathon?
Oh god.
Because the thing about Sonic Frontiers is you have to get gears to unlock levels, and then from there you get another collectible, which oh wait, you unlock keys, which go towards the Chaos Emeralds, and you need to collect memory fragments to go with the plot. All of these are crucial.
Yeah, that sounds worse than some fan games that I've seen where it's like, do you want to unlock every super form of Sonic? Collect the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Collect the 7 Anarchy Barrels. Collect the 7 Burning Gems and all that.
Collect the 7 sacred dildos. Pretty sure there's an adult version of Sonic out there where they are racing for magical dildos.
Considering the Sonic fan base, yes, I would agree that it has to exist in some form or fashion, even if it's in somebody's basement. It has to exist.
But the main breaking point would have to be like right after the first boss, like right after the first like main plot boss, because you get the 7th Chaos Emerald by climbing the giant asshole. Hey, Az, thank you for the stretch. But essentially speaking, when you go to collect the 7th Chaos Emerald, you begin the most misery porn boss battle ever. Because you have to level up Sonic through collectibles again.
Oh,
and that includes your attack power, your speed, and for some ungodly reason, the number of rings you could hold.
so basically, Sonic Frontiers is an Easter egg hunt. It's Easter egg hunt the game.
Yes, it is gather the shit so that you can gather the shit, and then you could gather more shit. If you gather this shit, you could be more efficient at killing things so you could get back to gathering shit.
Oh, that does
But
sound awful. I gotta say.
but now, are you ready for the real misery porn?
Oh,
Because once you get through phase one of the boss, once you get through phase one of the boss, you collect the Chaos Emerald, you go supersonic, and all of the boss's moves cause like some form of cutscene, which, by the way, the cutscenes do not pause your ring count.
oh. So
Like,
you're constantly counting down.
your counter is going down. Like, let's say, for example, the boss pimp smacks you. For some reason, the camera turns and Sonic gets flung, camera turns so it's facing Sonic, and you get to see Sonic's angry face. And then you have to recover the camera, which, by the way, by the time you recover, Sir Thundercock is probably coming in for a second swipe. So your camera's getting reset again. And then there's the bite attack, which for some reason Sonic doesn't optimize to do any damage. The first boss's attacks all are scenes that you can't do shit, Captain.
Oof.
All while racing the clock.
Well, my
Also,
biggest question is with that, have you ever played Sonic 06 and what would your comparison
uh,
of it be?
the sad part is I've 100% at Sonic 06. And to answer your question, if Zenzen was locked in a room with these two, going to behead myself to escape the pain. But
Oh yeah.
if would
The,
have to
the
pick, it would be Sonic 06 because Sonic 06 is so bad, it's funny.
I I've only played a little of Sonic 06 and I never could beat Silver because he'd always skip me in that daggum psychic lock.
It's no use.
It's no use. It's no use.
Also, Vex, we have a redeem if you wish to also participate. Yeah.
Oh, with a ada ada.
Hey, yes. Ada, ada. Ada, adas.
Ada ada.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Making this host blushy. Evil. You're getting ear wiggles. What it will do is it will blow the wind slightly in your direction.
Good. Needs to cool off.
Ah,
Take
but
any chance to cool off.
yeah, but you're already so chill.
I try to be. It's one of those I see a lot of streamers wanting to, who are just outright chaotic, and I'm like, how do you got the energy?
So now that we've talked about the liked, we've talked about the hated. Do you have any games you look forward to? Anything you are excited to be able to show the chat one day?
Oh, oh yeah. I plan one of these days. I plan on doing the entire Digimon World series for the PlayStation One. Uh, I'm at one game I've been excited about is Pow World. I'm hoping that comes out pretty good.
E.
And I recently got it where my I can stream 3DS games from my 3DS, so hoping to get a few more of those as well.
Nice. Ah.
See, anything game wise else I can't really think of. It's more fly, flying, just bobbing down the river, seeing what floats by.
E. If anything, for the most part, this is going to be a weird one for me because there are a few games on Steam that are coming out, and there's also a few games on Steam that are out. and one game would like to play, but it's kind of boring doing it solo, you know?
Ye-
There's no soul. And tried to play this game like a year or so or 2 years ago on stream, and it was as lively as Batman's parents. It's called Storm Chasers, where you chase tornadoes and take pictures. But
you think that'd be a little more exciting, but I'm guessing not.
well, the problem is when played, the beta was as stable as uh, anyone working retail.
Oh, so about one level away from catastrophic failure.
Basically, or an alcoholic during a Category 10 earthquake.
I don't know. The drunker you are, the more stable you are on your feet on unstable ground.
You might want to tell this fox brain that part because yeah, usually just turn to be a laughing maniac when enough alcohol's induced.
I get eepy.
Die eep. Well, it's better eepy rather than laughing at everything. Like literally at one point, the sad part is can remember everything while drunk and hate it. Cause
Like, why
remember,
am I doing
cause
this?
remember looking at
Get
myself
drunk.
in the mirror, going ah, and just dying.
Oh, I remember those days. My trigger one time was just pudding.
Pudding.
Like it was a joke from the Fairly Odd Parents,
Oh.
where Wanda was saying that Cosmo could laugh at, would find anything funny, and to prove a point, she just flew up to him and said, "Pudding," and he burst, and he just fell out laughing. And so every time I hear pudding, it jumps to that.
Oh Lord, the power of pudding.
And I got drunk, got a little drunkies one night, and my younger sibling looked me dead in the eye, straight faced, and went, "Pudding." And I fell out of my chair.
Oh Lord. And now for one of the ultimate questions of the night.
Who knew?
This will be worth all the magical points that were never mentioned before.
It?
But in your opinion, which is better, circular or dino nuggies?
Oh, dinos. Then you
Yeah.
can pretend you're eating somebody.
Well, plus it's kind of funny how if you think about it real quick. So dinos eventually evolve into chicken, chicken evolves into nuggy, and we make the nuggy in the form of a dino.
They have reverted back to dino.
And the ironic part is, if dinosaurs were around, they'd be eating humans. So the fact that humans are eating the dinos is kind of karmatic in a weird, twisted way. Yeah.
The shoe is on the other foot.
Plus, then usually like messaging some going, "Am on the hunt for the elusive nuggy of the chimkin. It is in the domain of freezer."
You must find the spicy sauce.
Ah, barbecue.
Barbecue buffalo.
Mm. Behold the power of the extra spice. Come to think of it.
Oh, yeah.
Come to think of it, wonder if it can replicate Szechuan sauce. Tempted to try.
Maybe. I've never. What is in Szechuan sauce?
Know that one of the ingredients is soy sauce. From the looks of it, it's kind of like a saucier version of soy.
Hmm.
It's not just soy sauce, but we'll have to Google search the ingredients and pray Ronald
Ah,
McDonald doesn't send his clown mafia to correct me.
well, let's see. Soy sauce, vinegar, sweet chili sauce, brown
Ooh.
sugar, garlic powder, red pepper flakes, ground ginger, and water.
Oh, that's actually doable.
Very doable.
The sad part is that high can easily replicate that in Dr. Zen Zen's evil laboratory.
Oh, one thing I love doing is making Japanese and Chinese foods,
Mm.
or trying to anyway. Because
Yeah.
most of the time they're just very simple, unless it calls for like the special imported stuff.
So, now I'm starting to get hungry.
Uh-huh.
The
And the sad part is, I literally ate just an hour ago.
sad part is had two chili dogs, but still hungry. That
Ooh, chili dogs.
might make some chicken nuggets. But for the most part, though, comes comes a rather interesting question, and this one feel like this will get like the most variety of answers.
Yeah.
But do you have any dreams or aspirations for your content creation career?
Well, I do really want to try upgrading my stream just a little bit. Uh, Looking if I can ever raise the money for it, I'd like someone to upgrade my PNG. When I made this one, it was kind of a throw together. I've never I doodle a little bit on paper, but I've never used digital art.
Neat.
So, and I'm not the best of artists. Making this little guy, as simple as he is, literally took over a month because ADHD be a pain in the butt.
The power of attention deficit. Ooh, shiny.
Oh yes.
Well,
Um. Hmm?
real quick, Vex. When it comes to ADHD, come join me in the Fox Den, and together we will harness your power to staring at 9 monitors at once.
Ooh, that would be good if I could control it, but quite literally, my ADHD is a dice roll. Some days I can focus on a million things at once, other days, one thing. Other days, I'm literally sitting in the chair staring at the ceiling and drooling.
So it depends on what you roll.
Yeah, whatever my ADHD does is completely
Hmm.
random. So
If anything, for the most part, now kind of feel bad for just saying, yeah, at one point had 9 monitors, had a notepad, iPad, phone.
and you are still God mode for that. I have three, and sometimes that's overwhelming.
And now the sad part is with Windows, like, don't get me wrong, Windows 11 is ass.
Yeah.
But it allows for you to have split screen functionality more easily. So my one screen to my right is worth like 4 screens if done right.
Oh no.
The power of ADHD. And the sad part is, since it's also hooked up to the telly, and the telly also gets the ability to split screens, could have 12 things going at once. But okay. So with that said, though, this is another ultimate question that will probably get various responses. If you could change one thing that you have done in the past, streaming wise or content creation, would you change it? And if so, what would you be changing?
If I could change. Honestly, I can't think of anything I uh would have changed.
Hmm.
I've because one like even the screw ups that I've done, I and I've done a lot of screw ups. I think I've done two streams to where I did not notice my mic was muted. A stream where I didn't know any sound was going, and I still wouldn't change that because one thing I learned watching uh a lot of other streamers over the years is scuff makes you tough. You learn from doing. So even if you trip over yourself or whatever, you can just pick yourself up, learn to watch that particular step and get going again.
Yee. Good learning
So
experience.
yeah, I mean, and this is all just a big learning experience. Streaming to me is like my main social activity. I'm not
Hmm.
used to speaking with people IRL, but like if you were to walk up to me and start talking, I would turn
Hmm.
because just a face-to-face conversation causes anxiety. But I'm able to get on stream in front of anywhere from 0 to maybe 10 people just sitting there watching this goofball in a tiny gremlin suit and feel comfortable for some reason I cannot explain.
Hmm.
So it's a big learning experience. It's an interesting one, and what I'm shocked that I've actually stuck with
See,
is quite. Hmm?
Mhm. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just going to say because when I started it because I had that dream, but I didn't think I would stick with it because unknowns.
Hmm.
But glad I have.
Yeah. See, glad you have also because you're doing a great job.
Oh,
You always make the stream comfy, fun. Yeah. Always love when able to actually pop in and haunt for a while. Like there have been a few times where this fox left on lurk on my phone and just went EP to your stream.
oh. Well,
Ah.
one thing I like to strive for is just a relaxing place where any and all people can come and hang out. Bring the chaos with you if you want to, so long as you don't disturb everyone else. And hell, you may get me involved with it. Because again, when people come in and interact, it is it is a joy trying to interact with them. Because it's one of those I have no idea what I'm doing when I'm interacting, but the way my life has gone, just going with that flow, whether it's down a calm stream or down a rapid, I want to see where it goes. And
Okay.
sometimes the chill continues, other times things get a little more bumpy and a little more off track, but it's fun.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, essentially speaking of random chaos, would you be into joining the Fox War against the color yellow?
Hmm. Well, that's an issue since my eyes are yellow. I'd be having a war against myself.
No, no. Your eyes are a good yellow. There's evil yellows out there.
Hmm, evil yellows.
Like Yeah, we're talking the evil yellows, the one who stole the chicken nuggets from Blue.
They stole chicken nuggies?
We're going to war against evil yellow.
That is a
Yeah.
high crime.
They also spilled the Beppis and destroyed the strawberry farm.
Oh, hell no! Let me get my boomstick.
To war we go. Ah,
Also has nuke in backyard, but don't tell FBI.
don't worry. They already know about it. They are doing FBI things like hopefully watching the stream and giving it a thumbs up.
See that government? We're no threat. Cross his fingers behind back.
Should have totally put on my shirt that says FBI is poggers.
Also, not an SCP.
oh. See, we need to be careful about saying SCP. This fox is on the run from the SCP Foundation. Wait. uh,
Oh, I know, they don't like me there.
they are evil.
They say I don't stick around long enough to have a designation.
They have my magical gems.
Oh no.
Yeah. And so
I'll get
this
them back.
fox declares war.
I'll get them back one day. I
Ah.
tried getting in, but they're actually smart and have removed anything resembling a pocket.
The sad part is, managed to find a way into one of their bases. Their password was 1234.
Must be the one with the gem in charge.
The sad part is, it turns out it was just their janitorial closet base, where they keep their cleaning supplies for whenever breakouts happen.
Oh yeah, with all them breakouts, they definitely need all them supplies.
This is where they send the
Definitely.
cadavers.
Oh geez, they already tried that once. They came back.
Yeah, they have to be real careful. So, now Zenzen's coming with you with a choice. Ow, ow.
Rutro.
So, with all said and done, you get two options. Your first option is 1 hour with anyone you want. You could do almost anything you want with them. You could go anywhere you want with them. The expenses are covered. Don't worry, the money is coming from the wallet of, well, let's just say a magical wallet that has infinite money, that doesn't care for inflation.
Ooh.
So essentially speaking, you could take this person for 1 hour and you could make a diamond boat. And you could go on an adventure.
For
And
1 hour.
enter with a sign that says, "More D's, less nuts." Hi, Cal. How you doing?
Yeah.
Also,
It,
are you ready for the other choice?
yeah.
Or you could get 3 games off your Steam wishlist. It could be any game you want, and you also could put 3 games that weren't on your wish list in order to say, let's say, for example, if there's a game that has like $200 for the cost on Steam, bam, you get it.
Ooh.
So the ultimate question is you get 1 hour with anyone you want. The only negative with that one, you could make a diamond boat, but the diamond boat will disappear after the hour, and the person will be sent back to where they came from.
Hmm. I think I'd choose like 1 hour with the person because games come and go, but a memory lasts forever. And sometimes you just want to meet people that have inspired you or have, uh, it's one of those they say don't meet your heroes, but it's one of those maybe an hour won't be that bad.
Yee. And now for the other part to that question. Who will you meet? Ooh.
In truth, that there's a lot of people I would, but I think it would probably be the person that actually got me on Twitch, just to poke my head in or stick my toe into the pool that is Twitch. Because before I was strictly a YouTube gremlin. I'd sit there and just watch Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and a
Hmm.
whole bunch of other people.
Nice, Sue. Also, real
Uh,
quick, Queen, hi. Thank you for the strawberry shortcake and homemade whipped cream.
ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
But the person in general is Takahata.
Oh.
Um, I've known his work for years. I love watching him, and I kind of, you know, all the years of watching flesh tubers, I wandered into the VTuber section of YouTube. You know, the Hololive, Gura, and all of them. And you know how you watch one thing and YouTube will start recommending others?
Sadly, yes.
Well, they started showing other VTubers, bigger ones like Iron Mouse, uh oh crud, I forgot her name. She's also part of V Shoujo, uh the kitty cat girl. Her
Ne-
name escapes me right
oh,
now.
Neanners?
Yeah, Neanners. It was a collab between Neanners and now I'm forgetting the Hololive member, the Phoenix one.
Oh, bugger. That one I have no idea about.
But that triggered all the Kiara, thank you.
Thank you, cow.
Takanashi Kiara. Yep. Uh and it was that collab that started showing, recommending Twitch VTubers.
Hmm.
And I saw a little cutie called Mimcubus and started watching them a little more often. And every now and again, this blue-haired guy would show up, and it's like, why does he sound familiar? Who is this guy? And why is he hilarious? And then I saw one to where it said Takahata 101. It's like, wait a minute, that's Nappa.
Oh god, now that you said Napa, you brought all the DBZ abridged memories flooding back in.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
And
Vegeta.
so I started watching his clips, and when that ran out, I started like I never thought to look at Twitch because I don't know, it just didn't appeal to me at the time. So I managed to jump on and watch some of his streams and his VODs. And he started that thing where he would bring in other VTubers for collabs. First was Honey, then there was Cabal, Red Claw, Hamrai, and all these other great VTubers. And it just, I fell down the rabbit hole.
It starts with one.
It starts with one, and then you trip and fall forever. And I'm glad I did because I finally fell into Gamer Goblin Gary and Cult of Manny. And I that is, especially with the Cult of Many, that has been my home ever since, and I have met so many great and awesome people that have just, Well, I wouldn't be here today if not for them.
Yeah.
Like they're the ones that got me to open up, got me to rethink that dream about wanting to create something for someone to enjoy long enough to forget their troubles even for a moment. And yeah, it's fell down a rabbit hole and found a wonderland.
If anything, real quick, you want to hear the slight tale of how Zen Zen came to the cult?
I would love to.
So, this was late 21, like 2021. Was playing a police simulator game, was bored, and then all of a sudden my phone decided to kick me in the crotch because forgot to turn off Twitch notifications. And that was when got a subscription to Many, Westy, and Gary, all three back to back, which caused me to investigate and jumped right into Many's server after, and have formed the Fox Blanket Burrito Den, and have stuck around since 21.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there for just 1 year, and it's one of those I can't think of where I'd go because there's just so many good people there and so many friends.
All the huggable, amazing people.
Yeah, I mean I've met. I mean, Kilda and Day were the ones that gave me the means to practice streaming because it was one of those someone asked a question on many stream and then she asked who here had who here thinks they might want to stream, and I said me.
Yeah.
And I'd talk about uh it was one of those I never actually thought I'd start streaming, but once I get a project in my head I try doing something.
Hmm.
And so I created Vex 1.0, which looks like a friggin' gizmo gremlin.
Knew it looked
And
familiar.
oh yeah, it's one of those that one only made one stream debut. Only one, and it was one of the pushes that I got from Bloody Coo.
Oh.
He in, he invited me on his birthday stream last year. And that got me, like, oh crap. What am I going to show up in? Because it was one of those, people had
Hmm.
PNGs and all that, or just showed up. And for some reason, I had this idea like I needed a PNG.
E. Also, real quick. So, Anarchy, welcome, welcome, and scribe. You feel like you're in a university seminar. Well, you're in luck class. There's going to be an exam afterwards, which will be worth 99.9% of your grade.
And also, this is also a surgical one. So we need at least one volunteer to test how well this rusty scalpel cuts. Who wants to join us?
Also, good news, you're for anyone else who doesn't want to use the scalpel, you're going to be getting useful tools like the plastic spoon, a glass hammer, a microscope the size of a molecule.
So small, you need a microscope to view the microscope in order to use the microscope.
Of course, you could pay me in chicken nuggets to slowly help you cheat in the exam, but you're gonna have to pay tens of thousands of nuggies if you want a good effect.
And I'll help, but I'll need tens of thousands of gallons of spicy sauce.
Fails magnificently. Also, Atomic, saw you has a question. If you want to put it in chat, we'll address it later. Yeah. But all right. And now with the last question, you also mentioned the planet of YouTube.
Ye.
So with that said, besides Twitch, do you have any other platforms you wish to share with the audience tonight that you are on?
Not really. I do have a YouTube, but it's more of a VOD dump. And that hasn't been updated in quite a while, and I really need to because hard drive is getting rather full.
The hard drive's getting just like one of us at a buffet, full.
Oh yeah. Full to bursting and ready to crash at any moment.
Mm.
But
Ah.
uh, but again, I attribute that to ADHD and laziness because it's one of those. I really need to do this. Ooh, what's that?
Need to make food. Oh, Mary had a little lamb. Why did they have that little lamb? What happened to Mary?
Why is my stomach grumbling all of a sudden? Didn't I take care of this?
Or in my case, like last night, need to make dinner. Why do they call pencils pencils? Why do they call pens pens? And then at some point was asking, how did they come up with the name? What? It's can't believe it's not butter.
Oh yeah, ADHD really likes to sneak up on you.
And then there's some times we're pretty sure the FBI is starting to get concerned.
You're
Like
asking too many questions.
if there's an FBI agent that is listening in or paid attention to my search history, please bear in mind this is ADHD. Zen Zen is lazy and will probably do absolutely nothing other than picking locks randomly.
Queen, I can say that leg of lamb is delicious, or at least mutton.
Mm. Why do they call anything anything? Blame the Greeks. Yeah,
Oh
but
yeah, the Greeks had to name everything, didn't they?
who named the Greeks the Greeks?
Oh God,
Where does it start?
we're digging in deep.
Where does it
Pretty
begin?
pretty soon, Leonardo da Vinci is going to be knocking on our door
Yeah, Rem
for the
Rem.
code to break.
And another heckin' cutie has come into the chat. Rem Rem, how you doing?
Oh, I love the little tricky emote. Yeah, pom pom.
They need huggies. So, with that said, would like to ask, what are your thoughts on your journey so far?
My thoughts are basically I don't regret starting this. I would love to continue doing this, and I hope I can. And I hope I can meet and find many, many more people because it has just been an epic journey, and the best part is finding new people
Yee.
or falling into a void
Awa.
and meeting a little fox
Yeah.
who is still 3 times your size.
Still surprised. Finally, taller than someone in fox form. Hell hath froze over. Yeah. Also, doing fairly well, Rem. Rem would like to know how you're doing.
I am doing fine.
Then
Get
Queen.
eepy, but after a long day, to be observed. Observed.
Oh,
I
good.
am tired.
Thank you for the huggy, Queen.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah. Be sure to give this adorable heckin' cutie over here a huggy.
Ah,
Yeah. Then Queen says maybe they were really called really the geeks and someone misspelled it and it stuck. Oh god. Now there has to be a parody movie about that just because.
The Fall of Geese.
Alright, so let's see how. For those who haven't yet, there's our amazing guest Twitch link. Yeah.
Oh no.
Gotta spread the love occasion, or gotta spread the love every now and again. Yeah. But with that said, though, since you've also been at the content creation game for a while, for a little bit at least, do you have any
Since
advice for those who are looking to start their own channel, or those who are on the edge of maybe also joining the streamer world?
the best advice I could give is dive in. Like, I could have started streaming last year, but it's like I started thinking, oh, I need this, I need that, I need this to be that. And so it got delayed until I finally just said screw it and pressed the button. And yeah, just dive in and see if you like doing it, cuz I have heard about so many people that will spend thousands of dollars, do a few streams, and just quit because they found out they don't like it. And you don't really need a whole lot. A mic, an image if you want. You could just be a disembodied voice if you don't want to do camera. Just jump in and see how you like it. Another thing is don't worry about scuff. One one big thing I've been trying to push ever since I started streaming is scuff makes you tough. You mess up, you're going to mess up. Like, I have not seen a stream that is perfect. And the worst thing you can do is worry about the scuff. Learn from it, embrace it. Hell, make it your gimmick. It's scuff is a part of you. And the best being scuffed is so much fun. It can be. It definitely can. And it's always a learning experience. Either learn not to do it or learn to make it your own.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. Jump into it and don't worry about any scuff. Just if you enjoy doing it, do it.
Yeah. That's a good attitude to have. Yeah.
It just have fun. That's right.
And then, speaking of having fun, this links into one of almost nearing the end of the Fox questions, which kind of amazed how quick we're going through these. Probably need to add more for future. Hmm. But either way, what would you have to say is some of the best parts of streaming?
Well, again, meeting new people is always fun. I have found so many more VTubers from streaming, either uh, them rating into me, which I have still not gotten used to. Every time somebody raids in, has mini panic attack and is like, "Oh crap! What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?" Or me looking for somebody else to raid, and none of my usuals are on, so I do the random jumps, or I find somebody that I remember raiding into somebody else.
Hmm.
Like, there quite recently I found someone named Ember, and he has been linked with so many other people, and they're all great people. So it's like more falling into the rabbit hole. but you don't regret it because you just find so many more good people to be around and to watch and see grow. My favorite thing is basically to find new streamers or streamers that have just started out and just watching them progress. And when it comes to my growth, I have no qualms about slow growth or no growth. Even if I don't become affiliate, even if I don't become partner or any of that, it's just too fun to do for me because it's a big social interaction.
E. And
But
with hmm?
oh, I was just saying, but yeah, the best part is meeting so many new people, be it other streamers or viewers. Just meeting new people has been a blast
Hmm.
because before this, I probably wouldn't have given anybody the time of day. I just wanted to go along, lock myself up in a dark room, and not speak with anybody. Now I
Hmm.
get to go home, lock myself into a dark room, and speak to everybody.
Oh yeah. Well, now to reveal the greatest plot twist ever. Are you ready?
Uh oh.
The greatest plot twist ever is you never really streamed. You went to eat each time and you dreamed of streaming. We are
Oh,
all an
God.
illusion.
Inception.
That would be the greatest kick to the balls ever.
Oh, yeah. Kind of like some Nicolas Cage movies.
Like, this will probably be one of the dumbest theories this Fox ever throws at anyone. But what if all of our existence is just one person's dream?
There are theories about that.
That'd be the greatest plot. That'd be the greatest and worst plot twist ever.
Our existence is somebody's dream. Pray they don't wake up.
Well, good news is there's somebody nicely there injecting tranquilizer every like 2 hours to keep them just asleep. Oh wait, they went on
Oh,
a 15-minute break. They went on a 15. Oh.
oh, fuck.
Oh.
Oh,
Um.
nice knowing you, folks.
That explains why there's no sequel to the universe. Oopsie. uh,
Universe 2.
Electric
The, the,
Boogaloo.
the, the second Big Bang. Cancelled.
The second Big Bang.
Yes, the bigger bang.
Gotta feel. Scribe. Gotta feel sorry for the fools who dream of us. Fuck me. Ah.
Ow, jeez.
You're banging us both.
Every time I hear that, I'm looking for Salvi. And the sad part is, I know he's busy right now.
Yeah, but him being busy won't stop. Cause I've seen him
No,
pop in other streams, doing shoutouts and causing sound alerts.
this is true. I have been on his streams and watched him do it while I'm multitasking watching another stream.
Not
It's it's like I'll be sitting there watching Salvi and watching Bloody Coup, and all of a sudden I see Salvi over in Bloody Coup.
not
It's
gonna
like, wait,
lie.
what?
Also kinda guilty of doing that while live streaming. Tend to pop over and haunt someone.
Oh yeah. Again, Salvi is one of those I like to do that to. Because if he knows I'm streaming, he'll look at me and go, Tex, get back in your stream. Go, shoot, get out of here.
See,
Mm.
have been shoot a few times on my end. The sequel to the universe is a small marble-sized planet attached to a cat's leash. Oh, in that case, sign
Somebody's
me
been
the
watching.
hell up.
Somebody's been watching the Men in Black.
But with that said, though, we'd like to move on to segment 2 and give the mic to everyone else in chat. Do you all have any questions at this time you would like to ask our amazing guest? Yeah.
Retro. The wild cards.
Awa, awa. And then since it's been a minute since also posted this, boop. Queen would like to know how you're doing tonight.
I'm doing very well. Again, a little sleepy, but well, not sleepy, but tired. Mentally, I'm wide awake. Physically, I can't lift my legs.
Wait, what are legs?
There's those weird things that humans walk on. They always seem to think everybody else should have them, which is why everything does in their eyes. Oh,
Oh,
oh, oh. That one's easy. That one's easy. Me. I want them. I want them.
nuggies.
Do you
Yeah,
have the spicy sauce?
yeah, can we get 200 nuggies with enough spicy sauce to fill a Viking ship? You know, for science purposes, yeah, and journalistic needs.
Yes, needs to know how much sauce can sink a ship, and how much sauce can be eaten before ship sinks.
Oh no, the real question is how fast can a fox and a gremlin deplete a Viking ship of barbecue sauce?
Oh, pretty quickly, from what I believe.
Don't forget the Beppis. Always need the holy healing Beppis. Ah,
Legs
yeah.
are more functional mermaid fans.
Ah. So, if anything, real quick, while we're waiting for other questions, in case y'all have any, actually, Zenzen has a question for everyone. And this is going to be kind of random. But for tonight's stream, have bumped the quality up to 1980 over 1020p. What have any? How is it? Like any oddities, issues? Are you seeing the huggable Vex?
Hello.
And
I
are
see
you
me.
and are you ready to deploy Huggies to the extra huggable Vex?
Just
Yeah.
be careful. Despite how I look on stream, I'm small. I'm fragile.
One hug equals one extra plushie that will be sent over their way.
In truth, it may look like I'm the same size as Zen. I'm just closer to the camera.
Stream looks and sounds just wonderful. Being closer makes it look clearer. Yeah, if anything, realize put my character way too far. And wanting to make everyone else closer. But, alright. Since it looks like we don't have any other questions at the moment. Ooh. Are you all ready for some clippy whippies?
Uh-oh.
Just to give a sample, if y'all come on down to the pocket dimension.
Well then, head up. Getting sound out of that one.
Ow!
Oh crap.
Jeez. Oh, you sons of bitches. Oh, how I hate you.
Oh my god, that was good.
I still get a neck twinge every time I see that because that scare physically hurt. My muscles tensed up so much. I think I cramped my neck. That that ouchies was really me going, ouchies.
Like, no, shouldn't be laughing, but was in one of those moments before. The power of jump scares is strong. If anything, always have to wonder if the bang actually makes you jump. Actually, that's a good question. Since we got there, or since we're here, do you ever just kind of start stream and then start bracing because you know the bang sound alert's coming at some point?
Actually, no. It's one of those. I know Salvi, especially Salvi. I know you like to play the bang as well. You've gotten me a couple times because my first reaction is Salvi, and then I see a fox on the button. It's like sends in.
Not
But it's one of those. I do expect it to happen at any time, but it's like if I prep for it every stream,
me.
it'd probably just get a little boring because I'd be more focused on, you know, what's about to happen than what's actually happening. So that's what makes it the best too, because my guard is down, which means every time it happens, it's a genuine jump, and I kind of like it too because I can't help but start laughing every single time. You just get those scare tingles.
Also, yeah, can Zenzen let you in on a little secret?
Eh?
The first time did the bang redeem on your stream was hoping that you would have bought the bait and blamed Salvi.
And I did.
Like, did the bang at first just to see if you would blame Salvi.
Oh yeah, cause I think the first time you ever did it, it got me so bad I actually had to put my head on the desk for a moment, and I just went, "Thanks for the bang, Salvi." And I just look up, and that's when the little animation popped up, and it said Ero Zinzin, and it's like, I'm Zinzin. I thought you were Salvi.
Since you've named me Salvi, must now awoo.
Oh, woo.
Ow! All right, and now this is what have to admit this is one of my favorite clips. Just because, as a fox who tends to kind of break games, this is fun to watch someone else break a game.
There's more than one way to skin a bug. Watch me fuck this shit up. Oh. And this is how I found the void.
The fateful day you fell into the
game
void.
said, "Oh, you're going
Yep.
to
My
skip
first
through
visit.
skip through story and shit." Fuck you.
Yeah. Still.
Yeah. Yeah, this one, I got stuck in the game. I could not, for the love of me, figure out how to progress. And it's like, hey, these walls over here look like I can just, hop over them and hop over this gate.
Hmm.
Maybe this way I could find more snacks, that way I can progress the game more. I had no idea that the door itself was the trigger. Everything behind it was an illusion.
Oh God.
Like like it's one of those, you're up on the roof and you see all that area behind it, and it's like, oh, there's plenty more island to explore. Let alone, but you don't know that it's all an illusion. You step through, and it sends you away. And I have found portals to the void, and just so many portals to the void in this game. Because I go to places I don't need to.
Hmm. See, now you found the secret of how multiple people might have stumbled across the void.
And this game is definitely has the most portals from what I've seen.
Plus, if anything, uh, there's a fennec, and it's crying.
Aww.
We must get chicken nuggets to the fennec.
And cuddles.
Yeah. Especially because they're smaller than me. That says something. They is small.
Baby Fennec.
But if
Probably
anything...
the only thing that's my size.
No, I think baby Finn might be smaller. Yeah.
Probably.
But this clip has randomly reminded me of a time where, yeah, don't know if you were around during the Hello Neighbor video or the Hello Neighbor streams, but essentially speaking, chapter 2, you have to escape the backyard or escape the house of the neighbor. And you suspect that they'd put like a barrier around, like, you know, the fence, right?
Yeah.
So, funny thing is funny, but you could skip a whole ass chapter by getting up high enough to yeet yourself over the fence. There's no barrier. And accidentally discovered it, and the only thing could do while the scene was playing of the character running was just die of laughter.
It's like, how the hell?
Like, it
Like,
went...
I remember the clip because I think I pulled it up accidentally one night when I was shouting you out. And just the look on the neighbor's face because he's like, how the hell did you get out?
Actually, real quick, do y'all mind if Zen Zen pulls up the clip?
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Because there's no words that can do this justice. I believe it was creator dashboard. Content quips.
I agreed, Anarchy.
Quips of my channel.
Oh, and apparently a baby Fennec is 5 inches long when born, so they are basically my size.
Zen Zen, you are hecking cute. No. No. It's a gremlin. Awa awa. Not Hello Neighbor 2, just Hello Neighbor. Da, 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 da. Sir, are you okay? Fox breaks into house. No, that's not it. Is this it? No.
Foxy legally breaking into house.
We did it. Think this one is... No. Nope, we broke the neighbor in this one.
I am the Lorax I speak for the trees keep taking the trees IBREAK your knees.
Oh. Oh no, someone's gonna be breaking knees. Box go boom, but where? Oh yeah, that box went yeeting. But through the wall we go? Is this it? There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what?
Hello there.
Wait, we could have.
Like, how did he get out?
The neighbor's having an aneurysm going, what the cinnamon toast fuck happened? How did you get out? Nut.
Yeah.
Bro, what the hell was that? That was me finding an escape that didn't think was possible, and then me dying of laughter. Yeah. Oh. Oh no. So we have two things or two redeems from Anarchy. We have an awa wa 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 wa. And then we have a question. Would you like to participate in the awa wa wa wa?
Sure.
Yeah. Alright, Zen Zen will go first. Hey, Anarchy. Awa wa 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 wa. It's me, a Zen Zen. Yeah. Now your turn.
Right. Ready? Ayo!
And then going to read this question in the way that believe the tone is going to be. Do you know the way, Zen Zen?
Do you know the way?
Nope. Zen Zen does not know the way, and sadly is mentally prepared to be spat on. Do you know the way to Sesame Street? Alright, so what you're gonna do. Alright, so hear me out. First, you need to break through Fort Knox. You just need to break through it. Take no gold. You need to jump 13 times. Up, down, left, right, camel toe. And then you need to speak 13 languages, saying the word fuck. And you have to do it all in 30 seconds. If you do it right, a leprechaun driving a tank will crash through the dimensions and take you to Sesame Street.
Just don't go for the pot of gold. He will shoot you out of the tank.
Oh, no, if anything, see, they upgraded the leprechaun. If you go for the pot of gold, they will kick you in the dick. And if you don't have a dick at the moment, they will grant you a dick and all feels into the dick, and then kick you in the dick. Cuddle the Zen Zen plushie. The Zen Zen plushie. Chick with a dick, interesting. Don't know why the bot was angry about chick with a dick. That's kind of tame to what else has been said in chat. But essentially speaking, anything goes for the pot of gold. Even if it's something innocent. Like, let's say, for example, oh, this innocent plushie accidentally blew in the way of the gold. It's granted a dick and kicked in it.
Even though the plushie feels nothing, for a moment it will feel everything, and then go into a full system reset, and then go back to being a plushie.
Opens the dimensional door and walks into Sesame Street. See, Queen, you have the power. For everyone else, they have to do this. And if they accidentally do it wrong, you just have to defeat the leprechaun. And it's dick magic. Don't worry. If you could dodge a ball, you can dodge dick missiles. You got some explaining to do. You stole pillow cheats. Especially from the melon. Alright. See, real talk. May or may not have stolen pillowcases. Zen Zen will not affirm or deny without the presence of a lawyer. Hold on. Hold on. But real quick. So Vex.
Yeah.
With that said. Wait. Are you ready to meet my lawyer?
Ruh-roh.
Yes, this is Zen Zen's lawyer. It is legally not proven that the pillowcases were ever stolen by the fox, and it cannot be confirmed under a court of law. Therefore, we will move to dispel the claims of thievery of cases of the pillow. Zen, why are you pulling a Cosmo? Nope, Zen stepped out to get a purpose. It is the lawyer of Zen. Here to say your case is dismissed, and there is no proof of the pillowcases that have been stolen. Do you agree, Vex?
I can confirm that this is not Zen Zen. I saw Zen Zen walk out the door. And then this guy walked in.
Plus, it is me, Lawyer Man, who is here to do Lawyer Man business on behalf of Zen. Oh, there's a redeem. Let me go get Zen real quick. Oh. Hold on. Man, they didn't have any peppers in the vending machine. I'm just sad. Yeah. And alright, Anarchy. Guess you are my little pog champ. Come here. Looks at her cat that is wrapped in a watermelon-shaped pillowcase. See?
So it was the cat.
It's not Zen Zen. See?
Simpsons did it.
Yeah. Cats. But with that said, though, it looks like we have hit the end of our interview. Unless anyone else has any questions for our amazing guest, which can be found at, if Zen Zen could type, they could be found at this link to be given direct huggies, head pats. Yeah. Stop by, have a little fun.
Not exactly yet. Still waiting to be able to do redeems.
Yee.
And try scaring the crap out of me.
Use the bang redeem. See if you can get Salvi blamed.
Well, after you, I've started waiting until the redeem come back going, okay, who did it?
See?
Still trying to figure out how to do redeems and stuff. Oh, speak of the devil, and the devil doth appear.
Zen Zen's been shot. This is a horrible way to end an interview. Has been defeated. Goodbye, my darlings. Farewell. Vex, this is your show now.
The issue with this is that the stream will go on forever because all the controls is on Zen Zen's side.
No, it will end after 48 hours. And that's, after a bot comes in, ruins everything, gets the channel nuked. The fun stuff.
There is a corpse rotting on this stream. That is against TOS.
No, they won't know it's a cadaver. See, the avatar will just slowly move every now and again. No one will know. They'll think it's just a sleep stream without forgetting to change the title. Yeah. With that said, though, do have one little surprise for you.
Ruh-roh.
And that surprise, my good friend, is you get to pick the fate of where the amazing guests are sent to.
Oh my.
Except instead of giving color or giving numbers, we're gonna give a few colors for shits and giggles. Just to mix it up. Just to keep everyone on their toes,
Colors.
So, with that said, would you like to go to a red island? Would you like to go to a blue island? Or would you like to go to a pink island?
Blue sounds chill, pink sounds cute, red sounds a little chaotic. How about the red one?
All right, in that case, we're actually going to be rating into somebody for. Don't think we've rated into them yet, but we'll be rating into them for the very first time, plausibly. We're going to rate a Heckin' Cutie Draspy893, who are currently playing Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green.
Ooh, a nice classic.
Can't beat the oldies.
Unless, of course, it's the original oldies.
Get me my walking stick. It's time to start beating some old. Wait. Yeah. This reminded me of the one scene where you remember the. Don't think it's The Office with the printer, and they just go to town on it. Yeah.
Just gonna break this.
Alrighty, so let's go with. You know what? Let's do a double trouble.
Double Twubble?
Double twubble. Interview squad has arrived.
It does seem every now and again we share a brain cell.
You thought about the same thing? Double twubble. Interview squad has arrived. And then, real quick, if we could get a round of applause for our wonderful guest. Yeah.
Oh. Wish I could turn on the blushies. I keep forgetting I have that. Not much, just little pink lines, but I do got the blushies.
Yeah.
And the sweats.
On behalf of the Void, would like to truly say thank you for coming on to the stage and for being here for the interview. Yeah.
Thank you for the invite. It is an honor to actually come in and say hello to you and your people.
And
Because I've seen your folks and they are just the most chaotic little beings and heckin' adorable at that.
and one more time, in case y'all wanna go give huggies while they're live on their streams at some point, here's the portal. And now, with that said, the time has come to send huggies to another world. Thank you all for coming, chat. Thank you all for participating. As for streams, we'll be back next week. Believe Vex, are you streaming tomorrow?
No, I normally stream on Wednesdays and Thursdays. If I stream any other day, it's a day where work has not drained me.
Yeah. Fair enough. And do you have any closing statements for the chat?
Just my normal, which is be kind, be courteous, but above all else, have fun. And we will meet again. Bye-bye now.
Yeah. And with that said, this is Eero Zensen, signing off.